Hello, sweet angels. I have your daily channeled message for today. Let's see what wants to come through. Accepting your part in the gradual unfolding of consciousness is part of the due diligence that you have signed up for as a soul that has chosen to incarnate at this time. For the individuals that have chosen to be a part of this collective awakening, you are moving into and through different patterns that you have had resurface across timelines, across lifetimes. This external reality that you have chosen to undertake has had its underpinnings in the group's collective ascension for many, many eons. There have been a number of individuals that have decided that they wanted to take part in the collective ascension process that have had very little experience on Earth up until this point. So when you are moving into and through these patterns that you feel like have taken you many, many years to move through, know that this is part of the gradual undertaking that you have chosen to experience through the awakening process. It is important that you give yourself the time and the energy that is necessary to allow yourself to move through these things with a greater sense of ease and with a greater sense of comfort through your own internal discomfort, because the discomfort is due to the fact that we feel that there is a desired outcome or a desired way to be experiencing reality when it doesn't match our expectation of how we wish to be desiring to experience reality. Then we create dissonance within ourselves. The discomfort that we are experiencing is not unlike the emotions of happiness or joy or peace or bliss. It is just experienced as such due to the internal processing that happens around such emotions, that happens around the painful experiences that are undergone by the human. When you move into a more embodied expression of oneself, you realize that these are all necessary components of the human experience that are allowing you to not only experience the fullness of who you are, but experience yourself across a spectrum of frequencies that is what you chose to move into and through in this current incarnation. So know that it is allowing you to access more of yourself when you sit in discomfort, when you sit in the versions of the reality that you don't wish to experience, as well as the version of reality that you do wish to experience. You are being asked to clear away things that do not serve you anymore, because these things that do not serve you are going to continue to impede you until you allow yourself to be with them in the same way that you would be being with the versions of reality that you find more accessible or more comfortable to be with. So as you continue to move forward, know that you are doing the work that is necessary to clear out the energy that is allowing for your greatest expansion. There is nothing wrong that is happening at this time. You are moving into and through exactly what you need to be moving into and through, so that you can expand, so that you can assist in the collective shifting and the collective movement into higher levels of consciousness. This is happening whether you know it or not. And so as you continue to move into and through these energies, you are allowing yourself to be seen in new ways, not only by yourself, but into and through the collective consciousness as well. This is part of the learning, the lesson learning journey on your planet, to allow yourself to be with the things that have been difficult to be with up until this point. There is going to be a collective shift that is happening in the future that is going to allow for you to see to the fullest extent possible how far you have really come, how deep you actually allowed yourself to move into, and how much more there is for you to be experiencing on this plane. You are going to continue to see more and more of yourself across the next period of time, because you are all moving into what is known as the fifth dimensional plane. So know that as you continue to move through what has been inaccessible or hard to sit with up until this point, you are doing God's work to allow for yourself to be seen as God, to be seen as the divine essence that you are. You are so very loved at this time and always. We are with you and we support you unconditionally. Be at peace now, my friends. Woo! Whoa, activating. That was fun. That was some good messaging, some good energy. If you need to rewatch that video, make sure that you're saying, I'm open to receive. The light language that was coming through, it's helping to assist in the clearing out of some of those old energies that they were speaking to, and clearing out of some of the density, and I think allowing for a little bit more presence in some of those energies as well. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah!